What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and things are coming to a close in terms of final statements, and some interesting little nuggets came out today. Apparently, there's a cage battle between Elon Musk and Johnny Depp coming up. I don't know. It's an interesting day for news. By the way, if you noticed, I deactivated my Twitter account. I made a video about it yesterday. In the description below, you'll find a link to my Parler account, the subreddit, and my Discord. If you've never used Discord before, it's like a huge chat room with voice chat. I spent like 2 hours in there in the voice chat last night talking to everybody. I hope that you'll join the Discord or follow me on Parler or follow that subreddit, because that's where I'm going to reach out to you all. Definitely, Discord's a lot of fun, so get in there. Now, articles have been coming out about, well, everything is coming to a close now, and we had closing statements yesterday. By the way, I have defeated YouTube. You know how the notification system doesn't work? If you'll have to turn off pop-up blocker, I guess. If you go to thequartering.com, you'll see this little pop-up here. If you click allow, it will send you my video notifications. Only my video notifications. I'm not going to send anything else. Just come here, allow. You can do it from your mobile phone, iPhone, Android, or your desktop, and you'll get notified. I'm just going to remind people today to sign up for that. Now that I don't use Twitter anymore, a lot of people relied on that for their to know when I uploaded. This is a great alternative without all the toxicity. So at the end of the day, what this has all been about was, did The Sun, the newspaper that printed the headline about Johnny Depp, did they know, when they called him that horrible thing, did they know, or did they just print it? There has to be some consequence for just knowingly making up lies, especially when there's a huge financial backlash to it. And we know that essentially Johnny Depp has been blackballed from Pirates of the Caribbean. If they give him like a little farewell role or something like that, that would probably be the most I could see at this point, unless he wins. I think, and I have said since the beginning, that while I understand that going through with this did bring out things that made Johnny look worse, it also brought out a lot of things that made Amber look worse. And Johnny already looked bad anyway. I think the only way that he really gets back in Disney's good graces is if he wins at least one of these suits, ideally both of them. I don't think it's likely that he'll win against Amber, but we'll see. This, I think, has a better chance, and although even that's a slim chance. I'm not saying it's not because he's right. I'm saying that's just how these things work out. It's very difficult to prove these things and get a judgment in these things. So, closing submissions for Depp, David Sherborne said the paper acted as both judge and jury. Mr. Depp is suing the newspaper publisher and editor for libel, saying the allegation is completely untrue. The Sun's lawyers said Monday that there was no doubt he had done these things. Well, around 30 fans of the actor gathered in the main hall of the royal courts, and it screamed as the 57-year-old Hollywood star entered the building. He said, Mr. Sherburne told the court the article meant Mr. Depp was, quote, guilty on overwhelming evidence of serious bad behavior against Amber, an actress and a model, during their marriage. He said it meant that the actor was unfit to work in the film industry and had paid £5 million to compensate her for causing significant injuries and making her fear. It also suggested that Johnny had been tried, convicted, and sentenced, his barrister said. Mr. Sherburne referred sarcastically to journalistic excellence. The Sun was seeking to defend and said the court had not heard from a single journalist about the article. It was presented in a deliberately and wholly one-sided manner, although Johnny had never faced any charges for any of this behavior. He said Johnny knows that these claims are completely untrue, as do the friends and witnesses who testified in his behalf. Why else would Mr. Depp, this private man, as he explained, expose all the most intimate details of his personal life? I think that's a fair question to ask. Obviously, he might not be very stable, and he may want to just watch the world burn, and I think everyone can kind of relate to that. But I don't know about you, but I still really haven't seen anything come out that was like, that made me say like, whoa, okay, yeah, this is bad. We saw a couple pictures from somebody who has not only a long history of lying, but a long history of raising their hands to their spouse, like provably. Not just Johnny, but her last spouse too. The lawyer said that most of the witnesses who gave evidence supporting him in the case do not work for him and are not financially dependent on him. Responding to the claims that his recreational activities made him irrational, Mr. Sherborne said that his client had been open about his use of the jazz lettuce and other things like that. He said that he acknowledged taking other things which did not turn him into some sort of crazy monster, but countered the effects of other problems he had. Again, none of this is related or vindicates what that newspaper printed about him. If he had, I don't know, practiced witchcraft or something, none of that matters. It may make him look bad or something like that, but it doesn't matter. And you can see that the judge was getting sick of this, because it doesn't matter any of that. None of that matters in terms of whether or not the newspaper had any sort of corroborating evidence when they printed a very damaging headline. And right now, it seems like they didn't. The characterization that he did these things Sasha Wast, representing the publisher, said, having heard all the claims in this case and the supporting incidents, we suggest that there was no doubt that Mr. Depp regularly and systematically did these things. Okay, there's no doubt, but you have no evidence. I mean, you can say you're sure of something, and that's fine to have as a personal opinion. But if you're a newspaper and you print it, okay, maybe you get away with it if there's no damages. That's the biggest thing with libel, is that one of the biggest claims is connecting somebody's claims to direct financial loss. That's why every time somebody prints a lie on the internet, it's like, you're not going to go sue them. Because by the time you actually talk to somebody and you realize that, look, you've got to make direct connections between the things they said and why you lost the money, and that's extremely difficult to do. Now, Johnny Depp doesn't need to worry about money as much, and so dragging Amber through the mud here probably is still satisfying to him. But you know what would be even more satisfying? A cage match, apparently. Apparently, Elon Musk has challenged Johnny Depp to a cage match amid Amber claims. Not only, by the way, in case you haven't been keeping up, this is via Cinema Blend. In case you haven't been keeping up of the ongoing drama between Johnny and Amber, one of the celebrities who've been dragged into the proceedings between the ex-couples is SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk, who dated her following their separation from Depp. Just last month, it was alleged that Musk had not only hooked up with the Aquaman actress while she was married to Pirates of the Caribbean actor, but that Musk had also had a threesome with her and Cara Delevingne. Cara Delevingne. Let's see. I'd have to see more. What a terrible thing to be accused of. I'm a billionaire. I literally launch rockets into space. Oh no, people are saying I'm hooking up with beautiful women. Oh, ooh, I wonder how he sleeps at night. Not only is Elon denying these allegations, but he's also willing to face off against Johnny Depp in a cage match. Sort of. First off, here's what Musk recently had to say about the rumors. He says, I definitely was not having, hooking up with Amber while she's married to Johnny. This is totally false. We did not have the threesome, So I think these things are generally more salacious. People think that they are generally more salacious than they are. Elon then added in his interview with the New York Times that he recommends Johnny and Amber bury the hatchet and move on, and that he hopes Depp, who also referred to him as Mollusk, recovers from the situation. However, when it was noted how a text message was read where Depp threatened to chop Elon's little rocket off, Musk jokingly continued, "If Johnny wants a cage fight, just let me know." While the prospect of an Elon and Johnny mano a mano would surely make for quite the pay-per-view spectacle, it doesn't sound like Musk is truly willing to engage in such a brawl. Still, considering that Musk told podcaster Joe Rogan a couple years back that he's trained in various martial arts, no doubt he'd be able to hold his own. Oh no, Elon would win that. I think Elon's fit. He's not an addict. I mean, I love Johnny and everything, but let's be honest. If I were a betting man, I'll tell you where my money would be. And you know why? Because Conor McGregor's coach offered to train Elon. He wants to help Elon put Johnny on Mars with a punch. SpaceX boss Musk, 49, might have been goofing when he challenged Depp, 57, to a cage fight last week. However, now Conor McGregor's coach is offering to train the Tesla founder for the supposed showdown. He tweeted, quote, "If you need a coach, let me know, Elon Musk." Monday from John Kavanaugh, 43, who was named Coach of the Year in 2017 MMA Awards. Kavanaugh quipped in a subsequent tweet, "I kind of hope he'd throw me a Tesla if I do a good job." The trainer's outrageous offer has sparked mixed reactions in the community. Outstanding, tweeted former Bodog fight bantamweight champion Tara LaRosa. This would be the biggest fight in combat history. However, some social media fans hope that Kavanaugh would lend his expertise to coaching Depp instead. Unfortunately for MMA enthusiasts, it's unlikely that the celebrity grudge match will ever materialize. Musk threw down the gauntlet in a pair. It was a joke, but I'm in. I'd be 100% in for this. I'd probably be disappointing as a bout, but just for the memes, it would be amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.